When I started this journal this past week had been pretty tough for me. My overall wellness in regard to my physical activity and diet could have been better. But due to the limited time, I was not able to incorporate preparing my meals. However, I did manage to get a majority of my exercise on Saturday at the Relay for Life this past weekend. I managed to get almost 10 miles of walking and physical activity and cardio and dancing. Based on what I had eaten for today, August 22nd, I created my food journal. I applied what I ate to the Super Tracker, and I added in to the Super Tracker my personal goals for physical activity and also food intake. My caloric intake should be 1,800 calories a day for my proposed goal. And for physical activity, I should do at least 45 minutes of moderate exercise 5 days a week. I was able to assess my food intake, but not my physical activity, as I'm still recovering from fatigue and soreness all over my body. I made sure to drink more water than usual to hydrate, to get rid of all that lactic acid. And with regards to what I ate today, I'm over the target range in caloric intake by 34 calories. My fat levels were not high. It was in the okay range. My minerals were lacking in potassium, and I was over in sodium levels, even though I don't really add salt to my diet. My vitamin levels were under in B12, vitamin D3, and vitamin E, and my protein intake was in the good range. Because I'm a diabetic, I'm mindful of my protein intake, and I'm also particular of the type of protein as I have experienced gout from high uric acid levels. Minerals in our bodies cannot be produced, all of the nutrients that we need to function properly, so we need to eat them. Minerals are important for a number of bodily functions. They are essential to our bodies to build strong bones and teeth and body. Blood, skin, nerve function, muscle for metabolic processes such as turning the food we eat into energy. Minerals are needed for a body to work properly for growth and development and maintaining overall health. Vitamins are important to help our bodies grow and function optimally. The function of vitamins are to boost our immune system, strengthen our bones, heal wounds, eye health, and assist in obtaining energy from food. Carbohydrates, or carbs for short, are all about energy. We get our carbs from foods such as fruits, vegetables, breads, pasta, and dairy products, and our body converts the carbs into glucose, which is the main energy source within our body, which is used to at the point of consumption or can be stored at a later use. Water, the role of water in our bodies is mainly to hydrate. Our bodies are 80% water. We must replenish our bodies with water for function for our brain, lean muscle, and tissues around the body that require hydration from water. Lack of water will create headaches, fatigue, joint pain, and other ailments. Water also plays a major role in our digestion, absorption, and providing oxygen internally within our bodies. Water is crucial to help remove toxins from our body by sweating and also assisting in bowel movements. Lastly, water helps cool our bodies and regulate our body temperature. And yes, you should replenish your body routinely with water. Protein is necessary for our bodies. They're important to the makeup of our DNA. They produce enzymes which make everything happen, from breaking down our food to absorb it into the system. It creates hemoglobin with iron that delivers oxygen to our cells, and it also creates elasticity for muscle and joint function. It also supports bone health, hormonal function, and creates antibodies in the body to fight back against viruses. And It's great for healthy hair and nails. Fiber is the element in the plants, like fruits, vegetables, and whole grains that our bodies do not digest. Because fiber is not digested and cannot be broken down, it is carried to remove toxins and other carcinogens from our intestinal tract. It keeps us regular and unconstipated. Fiber helps us with different health issues, but colon health is important, especially in regards to cancer. Fat is important to our health to give our bodies the energy to work properly. When we exercise, initially the body will use energy from carbs first. Once those are used up, the body then uses fat to keep you moving. Fat keeps our skin and hair healthy, along with being our thermostat and keeping us warm. Fat also helps us with brain development, controls inflammation, and is necessary for blood clotting. Fat is good for us, however, we must be mindful of good and bad fats, which are your HDLs are good and your LDLs are bad. We must also be mindful of how much fat we do consume. After assessing my week and my diet, I was surprised to find that I have lost about 10 pounds in about 6 weeks. I believe it is due to being mindful of my diet. It's not due to increasing my physical activity. My diet affects my overall health and wellness and how I feel. I know if I do not get my vegetables and fruits in, I do not feel right, and I'm more likely to have stomach issues. I like to have a salad with protein for lunch, and for dinner, I must have vegetables. Being mindful of what I eat keeps me healthy. I'm not perfect, but I feel keeping it balanced in moderation, when it comes to indulging, makes it more of a lifestyle. I really do not care for the word diet. I attribute my changes of how I eat to experiencing cancer and diabetes. I feel that if there's one thing I can control, it is how I eat. I do not have to be a statistic or follow the path of health that my elders have. I can change the outcome with prevention. Because of my heritage, white rice is our staple in our diet, and I've substituted white rice with brown rice, and I've also adopted quinoa as a healthy carbohydrate. I have also started to add vegetables to breakfast. Sometimes I have a salad for breakfast along with eggs, and it is by small changes that I can improve upon what I continue to work towards a healthy lifestyle.